I have this little story that I wanted to tell you guys. And it took place like I want to say 2009 or something like that. Somewhere in there. Maybe 2010, something like that. And I was playing with this band, Leroy Bell. I don't know if you know him, but he's part of the Bell family, which Tom Bell did all the Delphonics, Spinners, OJs, Temptations. So Leroy wrote songs on Elton John's Philadelphia Freedom. He's a sick drummer. He actually lives near here, I think in Edmonds, and Terry, his bass player, lives in Lake Forest Park, just right nearby. And I was playing with them and Gig McKell, and I think Davis, the drummer, the original drummer from, I think he was in Mach 2 and stuff. He's been in a lot of stuff. I think he also, anyway, he's in a lot of big artists locally too. And so we were playing in the Paramount, opening up for Al Green.
Oh.
And we're in the Paramount, and they're kind of prepping us for the show or whatever, just kind of giving us the rundown because we're the opener and kind of have to play by the rules of whatever. So we have our stuff there, and we're getting ready for sound check, and the guy's running it down, and he's like, okay, well, you guys are sound checking now, and then you're gonna play you're gonna play at this time, and then Al Green's people are gonna come in, and Al's only playing for 55 minutes. And so, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then like they kept giving us a rundown again, other details, put your stuff here, this or that. And then it was like, yeah, so it's only gonna be 55 minutes. This sort of like, I think it was like, don't play too long or whatever,
right.
Really screw it up. And so we played standing ovation. It was freaking awesome. Unless you want to count what I left with in my pockets, because it wasn't like a great paying gig. You're the opener.
Right. You gotta take what you can, 100%.
It's hard, even in the packed out Paramount, it's hard.
100%.
But it was a very successful set, and we were awesome. And then Al Green's band went on and started to play. Al Green's definitely not there. And they're just like, Al Green, Al Green, let's give it up for Al Green, just like total energy and like way better than what I just did. But I think it gives you a good idea. They're hyping the crowd and getting it all
absolutely.
And I'm now off stage because I just played, and there's the Paramount has the street here on the side, and then there's a big ramp, and then that goes right into the stage. So I'm basically right next to this ramp because there's like a rail you can be kind of side stage right in front of that ramp. And the band's already playing. I don't know how long. It seemed like quite a few minutes.
Wow.
And this limo rolls up.
No.
And like parks right in front of this ramp. Al Green gets out, and he starts walking.
No.
And he starts walking. He's on the ramp. His band is playing, and then it's like, and then it kind of changes. And he's still on the ramp. Dude just gently hands him a microphone and a bouquet of roses, and he just strides, doesn't miss one step. And it's just like, I'm so in love with you, like right on the beat. And I happened to look at my watch. I was like, okay, I wonder when the 55 minutes started. So I was like, does it start on that, when the mic left the cradle?
Got you, yes.
And then he's handing out roses and getting the audience to sing along.
Yes.
And just like, the crowd's freaking. And did such a great job. And then at some point, he kind of slips off the stage while the band's Al Green, let's give it up for Al Green. Like, kind of like we're going to do an encore.
Right, okay, 100% feeding into it, yes.
And I'm still there backstage because I can't believe this whole thing. And he's already in the limo. Like, he got off stage, he got into the limo left. And his band, we're talking like measures of music, like 4 measures after he left the stage. And he's like in the limo. He's like, he's in Everett and his band is still playing.
Right. Wow.
Like they're still going. The crowd's still going. They're all having the best time of their life. He's like in a different town, dude.
Go on.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I was like, yeah. I was like, that's cool. 55 minutes. I looked at my watch.
He was on the dot.
He was on the dot, man. He's like,
dot.
you paid me for 55 minutes of Al Green, and that's what you get.
And Al Green, he didn't sit in the green room or nothing.
No,
he came in.
Did he sound check? No.
Wow.
Dude, I practice. I tell people too, you know, with sound checks and stuff, like, I'm like, I don't really sound check.
Yeah.
Like, I practiced at home.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yep, absolutely.
Give me a mic or a plug, whatever.
You never worry about levels or nothing like that?
No, that's the sound person's job. I'm not trying to do everybody's job.
I heard you. Yep. We had that conversation.
And if somebody doesn't do a good job with the levels, hey, that's not my fault.
Yep, absolutely.
But by the way, sound people love this because they're just like, oh, you just trust me to do my job. And then most, especially in this town, like you've got a lot of competent sound people. This is a good audio town. So like you get to trust those people. Like audio people in town, they're usually, you can count on them.
That's true.
They're almost always awesome.
That's true.
It's very rare that there's a bad one. Very rare. So, I mean, trust them, and they'll make you. Dude, I walk in there with no sound check, and I tell the sound guy why. I was like, oh, I do it. I trust you.
Wow, the confidence.
You
I
know?
can't get over it. You said
I'm gonna sound good. I don't care if I need to hear myself in the monitors or not.